What it do, y'all? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. For those that don't know who I am him, Junns, and NBIC. Giving all praise and glory to the heavenlies, for they are worthy to be what? To be praised. Last but not least, I want to give a shout out to all you guys for your continuous support, leaving all this feedback, the positive, the negative, all things is respected and needed, because it allows me to do what I do best, and that is to continue keeping my foot on you heathens, you Hebrews, and the newly installed heathenites snakes. But yeah, man, hope you guys having a wonderful one. Today was a beautiful day, beautiful Sunday. I went to go see Bad Boys for Life. Fire movie, phenomenal. You guys definitely need to go see that. It is a must watch. I did a review. I will be uploading it tonight. Later on, as soon as I'm done with this broadcast and finish editing this, I'm gonna edit the other one and have both of them up and running. You know how we do it, man. We work all day, work all night, man. Always trying to give you guys proper content, keep you guys on a narrow path of straight righteousness. You feel me? But that's neither here nor there, man. We're gonna have a conversation today, man. A lot of you guys were receptive to the boycotting of hip hop, and I appreciate that. But that's just half of the problem right now, right? The main problem within the Black and brown community is the fact that we're divided. And I'm not talking about just the division between us as a whole, but the division within the household, right? The lack of men not being there, the lack of women not being there, the division, the separation between man and woman, a massive issue, and an issue that has to be addressed in order for us, you hear me? In order for us to proceed to the next level. This situation needs to be addressed all across the board. And like I told you guys before, I'm working on a book, an ebook that will be out. Continue your support, you know what I'm saying? Just be on the lookout. I will be promoting it real soon. You understand? I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking as far as writing it due to the fact of so much that's going on, right? Just trying to get right. You know what I mean? Trying to get right, trying to figure out what's going on within our people, trying to find our true identity, our culture, before the contamination, before the sabotage, before the stereotypes, before everything, before the plagiarism. So, sometimes my mind be elsewhere, but still no excuses. We're going to get the job done, right? Now, the topic that I want to discuss today is, let me pose a question to you guys, should I say. Are today's women modern day prostitutes? Are our women modern day prostitutes? And the answer to that is absolutely. And it goes down from the way that they dress, the way that they talk, the way that they present themselves. There's no more dignity, morals, and respect. Women lost that upon themselves. Women will degrade themselves for money, similar to what a prostitute do. Women will walk around with nothing on, similar to what a prostitute do. Women see nothing wrong with having multiple partners. It's just sex and pleasure and getting minds off, similar to what a prostitute do, right? But they hide it. They hide it on their occupation. Some of them is doctors, lawyers, working in the healthcare, working in the medical field, basketball players, entertainers, you name it. You understand? As long as it's not in the category of walking the beat, right? Walking the strip, answering to a pimp, then they don't consider themselves being hoish, but in reality, you are. Our sisters has become the modern day prostitutes, and our sisters don't mind that title. They can care less, because in their eyes, they gotta get theirs. But the problem is, with that mentality, something comes out of that, right? Something comes out of that. And what comes out of that is children who end up being fatherless. It's children who end up being fatherless. And from this fatherless situation, they turn out to be homosexuals, turn out to be extra feminine and emotional, and they take that into the streets, where the streets is only for the wolves, the lions, like not the lioness, but for the lions. You understand? For the tigers, the bears, the concrete jungle for the gorillas, right? But these brothers and sisters are being taught to operate like baboons. And when they do that, you see what happens. See, these are the things that, we must talk about and address. So it's a very serious thing. And it all stems from what the mother is doing to herself, presenting themselves as sex objects all through social media. That's all I see. We're not even going to talk about TikTok. TikTok, as long as you posing and you showing booty, thousands of views, 1,000 likes, 1,000 hearts, 1,000 followers, thirst buckets. You know what I'm saying? Every single sister that I'm seeing now all looks the same. Every sister that I'm seeing now all talk the same. Every sister that I'm seeing now all want the same thing. They want this self-gratification. They want to be glorified. They want to do everything to be seen as the it factor. When the fact of the matter is, you are a disaster, not just to yourself, not just to your household, to your name, your legacy, but to the nation. Yes, and you guys don't understand how important, how valuable you are. If our women only knew how valuable they were, and I'm not talking about sexualized, I'm not talking about looking sexy, I'm talking about value, your importance, your purpose, why you was created. If you only knew this madness that you see going on, this high rise of incarceration, this high rise of innocent people being murdered, would diminish tremendously if you only knew your purpose. Yes, right? And you're gonna have the woman that say, why are you saying about us? What about you guys? The guys as well. But guess what? This world, this plantation that we are living in is catered to you. They have created a mechanism where you are the prize. This is what they are teaching society. Until you realize that you are not the prize, but the asset to the prize, which is the man. When we go back to that, that's when the beginning of restoring order will take place. And this is not no place of disrespect. I'm not here to disrespect. I'm here to uplift. I'm here to tell you the truth. Facts over feelings. And only the facts could set us free. We must accept the fact for what it is. The fact of the matter is, you're being disrespected because you are disrespecting yourself. Men don't value women because every woman is selling themselves. How can I settle with you when I can go on my phone and see something that she's doing that you're not willing to do, right? Because everybody is dressing the same and acting the same. And when you have an abundance of that, you don't appreciate what you have. You don't appreciate what's in front of you. You don't value that because in your mind, you see all of them the same. And guess what? They're not at fault for that because my sisters don't realize the importance of themselves. They don't see themselves to high regards. Your high regards is the clothes that you wear, the jewelry that you put on, the cars that you drive. You value yourself with objects. You don't value yourself with being a great mom, giving your all to your children, sacrificing yourself for not only your children, but your husband, your loved ones. The fact that our sisters don't even desire to be married. The fact that we are leading, listen to what I'm saying, we are leading the nation in divorce rate. We are double everybody else. We at 30%, everybody's at 15 and 18. Black people, 30% divorce rate. Hispanics are at 18, I believe. And then you got the Europeans at 15. Once upon a time, we was at the bottom when it comes to the chaos and the disruptions and prison and all that. Once upon a time, we was at the bottom. We was at the bottom. We didn't know what divorce was. It was forbidden for a woman to divorce her husband. In our household, in our true culture, we didn't know what divorce was. And I told people, and I believe I did the live on IG, and I stated in the IG, I said the reason why divorces is at an all-time high is because marriage is not out of love. It's not out of righteousness. It's out of a business proposal. And when the corporation fails, or it's sinking, or it tanked, whatever you want to call it, the marriage as well too. It suffers as well. I'm just telling you the truth, because we have lost the foundation and the purpose of marriage. We have lost the purpose of unity together. We lost that. We lost that. And a lot of it stems from our sisters. And I will make a video talking about the brothers. Listen, the men does not get a pass on this platform. There's no pass, right? But we must address the weaker vessels, because the devil and the minions and the children and the agents are taking advantage, full advantage of the weaker vessel. They know you weak, so they give you all the power to attack the strong, right? Which is the man. You understand? And when you refer to them, or you run to them, or you rely on them, and they provide you help or services, you understand? You then become vulnerable. You then become dependent on these individuals, and they take full advantage of it. I posted something on my IG where the OG said, I remember like it was yesterday. It was in the 40s when these people used to come to our house and told my mother that she can get food stamps and Section 8, all of that. But the man had to be removed from the house. And his mother didn't accept that. But the question you gotta ask is, did that offer just eradicated and disappeared? Absolutely not. Those process and those sequence still occur till this day. Of course, they're gonna go holler at this young girl. You know, they preying on that young little girl, the 21-year-old, the one that got pregnant out of mistake. Let's call it what it is. Drunk night, pregnant, man don't want no parts of it. Some of these females don't even know who the man is, don't even know his first name, nothing. Gets pregnant and boom, now they are met like, yo, do you even know where he is? Oh, now they're on Facebook, social media, trying to find this person, find the person. Now they're gonna receive all the benefits if they put this particular individual, the brother, on child support, right? Ensuring that this man can't be in the house. Oh yeah, we could give you Section 8, but he can't be here. And they come to your house and doing an inspection. I know, because I work in the social service field. I know exactly what I'm talking about. In fact, I remember them telling my BMs, like, oh yeah, we will definitely help you with, with some resources as far as food aid and all that. But if you put them on child support, we can turn your $400 a month food stamps to $1,500. Now, how many of our sisters is doing that? How many of our daughters is on that type of time? This is where we at, and they prey on you, sisters. But like I told you, you better go look up Project 2025. That's next year. Oh, it's not looking too good. Where they're writing in legislation that if a mother is raising a child without a man, they're putting things in place to remove the child, because they have determined that women, especially black women, are unfit to raise children on their own. Because statistics and the studies show the mass majority of brothers that's in jail, single parent households raised by mothers. The majority of brothers that's killing, that's dying, single parent households. And remember what Trump said. Trump said he's gonna make America great again, right? So if you're gonna make America great, you gotta regulate on who? You gotta regulate on the softies, the bottom, which is we. This is who we are. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? And who to attack better than the woman because she's so weak, she's so emotional. She don't even understand she's being under attack. She don't even understand that she's being under attack. She don't even see that they put Meg the Stallion in front of them. They put Sexy Red in front of them. Cardi B's in front of them. They put these women in front of them to lead them to a place of no return. Shake your ass. That's all you gotta do. Shake your ass and suck some dick. Pardon my language. And everything is gonna be just fine. Everything is gonna be okay. This is what they're doing. This is what they're teaching. This is what our sisters is teaching our daughters. This is what our daughters and our women is coming out, portraying, coming out. You should see, listen, here in Brooklyn, New York, man, you know, all we need in the hood is just 75, 80 degrees, and our daughters and our women is outside with nothing on. On my way back today, I seen a little girl, I kid you not, no more than 15 years old, with poom shorts, right? And the way she had her shorts is to literally display her booty, little old booty. She want the whole community to see, and it's up for the highest bidder. If you bring what she likes, if you present what she likes and what she desires, you can set that vagina on fire. Facts. Who's teaching our women to act and move like prostitutes? Who's telling our women that this is normal? Who's doing that? Remember I said we gotta boycott hip-hop. It's a lot more things we need to do, but we just gonna leave it as boycotting hip-hop because it is hip-hop that is literally destroying our youth. Hip-hop, black ghetto movies, even movies like Poetic Justice, man, where you see our sister Tupac is in the crib with his daughter and the other children, and he's sitting there minding his business. He see a crack pipe. He goes into the room, and he sees Shorty, getting digged down by another man. And, you already know the rest of that is history. But just the fact that that's an image that's being displayed for all black people to see, all other nations to see. You know what we doing? We're processing that and thinking that that is the norm. That is cool. This is what we do. This is our culture. No, these things are not our culture. Being a gangster and a prostitute, go look up where prostitution started from. Go look up where gangsters came from. Go look where these things originated from. Go look where strippers started from. Go look it up. Look into the origin behind these things, and you'll be shocked. And when I call my people genetically modified Europeans, they get mad. They say I'm being racist. They say I got hate in my blood. No. This is not hate. Trust me, this is far from hate. This is disgust. This is frustration. This is unacceptable. This is where I'm at with it. This is unacceptable. As a father who got girls, who got boys, this is unacceptable. How can we live our life like this? How? You should see how my wigs come out, dressed down. We went out to go see Bad Boys, and she was just looking phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. Like, imagine if all our sisters was really dressing like this. Imagine if all our brothers had their pants up, now showing their booty hole. Some of you guys wearing your pants under your ass and your drawers is dirty. Poop stains all through it. Come on, man. Come on. Just imagine. Let's just take the time out and imagine that. Just imagine walking outside and seeing children playing amongst each other. Men having conversations, shaking hands, looking each other in the eyes, supporting, protecting, riding along with each other. Pause. Just think about that. Think about the beauty it will be moving, talking without using profanity, driving without listening to this toxic music called hip-hop. Just imagine, just let that process just for a little bit and tell me how you feel. I promise you, these last couple of weeks I've been driving around listening to Bob Marley. My wigs driving around listening to Bob Marley, and just the energy, just the message, the frequency. It's like you can't even be mad. Now it explains why You see how they sabotage hip hop. They even sabotage reggae. Reggae, with like people like Vibes Cartel, Movado, all of these dudes is promoting murder and bloodshed. Facts. This is all you hearing in the reggae music. Or slapping some shorty. That was not what we was listening to back in the days. Reggae was the closest thing to what you call Christian gospels. It was pure, righteous, bad man, talking about Babylon, talking about the injustice, similar to hip hop before that 93 meeting. It was all about uplifting, empowerment, exposing, pointing the fingers at the true enemy, not looking at each other like, yo, I gotta kill you because you look a certain way. Yeah, I wear my jewelry, but you wanna take this from me, knowing that I'm just working hard. I'm not taking advantage. And if I could do it, you can do it too. But society says, man, F that. Get it how it comes. Grab a gun, leave somebody's family member numb. And even if I gotta get hung or thrown in the slums, it is what it is. Come on, man, come on. But for my sisters, man, yeah, you are literally a modern day prostitute. Modern day. If you see nothing wrong with cheating and having multiple baby daddies and being around the block, you know, you are the known the town hoe, right? Everybody dig it down low, right? If you are that and you see nothing wrong with that, yes, you are a modern day prostitute. The way that you dress, yes, I get it. My sisters got beautiful bodies, but that body's not for everybody, okay? It's for that chosen. Find him, and when you find him, keep him, no matter the circumstances, no matter the mistakes. And I'm gonna leave you with this one thing that this sister said. She said she divorced her husband because her husband was cheating. And when they divorced, she wanted to, maintain that lifestyle that she had. So she went back into the market to find herself being a side piece to a married man and realizing that the married man wasn't giving her nothing but what a side chick gets. But she wanted more. She wanted to be a wife again, but she never got a chance to see that. She spent the rest of her life looking for love, to not find it, to then seeing her ex-husband, the one that she divorced, remarried, live his life, have more children, you understand, and she lives in regret. She says, me being the side piece, I have a different understanding, and now that the things that I know now, I would have never let my husband go, and I would have just embraced the fact that this is my husband, he loves me, and the side piece is just that, a side piece, right? Why would you be a whole pie? Now I want to become a slice. Why would you live in a big old mansion to now settling for a condo, a studio, a hotel? Because that's what the side pieces was receiving. And we got to get out of that mentality. So I say all of that to say this, ladies. Value yourself. Know your worth. Know your importance. Know your reasoning for your creation. Why God created you to be on this earth. You was created to be fruitful and multiply. You was created to be a helper to your king. It's your brother, man, from the motherland, came to you guys live once again. Continue supporting, man. Leave all that feedback, man. I need it. I'm open to criticism. I love it. I need it. This is what's gonna take this podcast to new grounds. I got a couple of interviews that I'm about to upload. I got a brother I gotta go link up with. It's just a lot. We're gonna take full advantage of it this summer. If it be the creator's will, we're gonna take this to the next level, and that's kingdom ready. That's where we at with it. The objection for the podcast, we got one mission over here, and that is to get the whole hood into the kingdom. And you know why? It's because we deserve it. You feel me? So let that marinate. But you're on the real though. If it's your first time, I hope it's not your last time. And if it's your second time, that means I'm still on your mind. So yes, continue supporting. And if you don't know who I am him, Junns, the NBIC, aka Mr. Keep My Foot on You Heathens, You He-Gros, and the newly installed Heathen Nice Necks. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Listen to the creator say one time for the one time. And I'ma holler at y'all.